To a great extent, there also perhaps we'll have to understand one basic shift which is going to be leading to an effective career plan, career investment process. One is that after the bachelor's, in my thinking, and that's the kind of Western model we have seen very closely, some work X is required before we go for a management qualification, management education, because capability to correlate will only come after you have got some work experience at the workplace, whatever it is, services sector or manufacturing or financial institutions or whichever sector we are talking of, number one. Number two is, to a great extent, there will be a kind of variety of B schools. I think somewhere it will also be a question of what the individual brings to the table while going through a management education program. It is not only the institute adding brand and value, but I think to a great extent what is your participation in that will go decide the kind of quality. There perhaps when we look at these summer training opportunities, intern opportunities, is there are people who are able to add significant value in terms of their own learning before they actually launch themselves into a career, and there are people who lose these opportunities in a casual way. Somewhere that is going to make a big difference. To a great extent, when we are looking at these young people coming into the corporate life first time, I think strength, as we see, is this high energy, is this fresh third eye perspective. To a great extent, their capability and confidence based on this professional education. But at the same time, areas of concern where we need to really help them to overcome, and that should also add to their strengths, is first of all, their unrealistic aspirations, this restlessness will have to be converted into a thoughtful career investment kind of mindset, not jumping and hopping. It should be an investment. That shift they have to understand. Second, I think to a great extent, capability to adjust and adopt. Because life will not be the same as it was in the institute, in the corporate. So, this real process of transition, capability to adjust and adapt and perform. The third, last but not the least, perhaps to a great extent, we have seen people not that flexible in willingness to accept the workplace and the responsibility. The sheer concept of say, stay and serve. That keenness will have to be there, because irrespective of whatever kind of experience people have, mostly corporates will be offering a kind of a challenge to this newcomer who is going to come in for the first time. It will be to a great extent depending on this newcomer to adjust, adapt, and maybe somehow be versatile, proactive, to really be of value to the company. That one company will not change for some such youngster who is coming in, and therefore that onus of being proactive, being a kind of a person capable of adjusting and still delivering while learning, is where perhaps my suggestion will be for people to concentrate when they are looking at entering into a corporate career. Because typically we have three types of people: people who are very proactive, very positive, people who are a bit hesitant, so they will need a little bit of hand holding, and the third category is people who are always grumbling. I think eliminate the third one and try to jump from the second one to the first one, and there will be a kind of positive experiences for positive people.